Oh. So I'm so glad that this is a 10-day period of time because we want to be able to methodically and systematically utilize these amazing things that are at our disposal now, while also not going super crazy. A lot of times, like if this just came out on Black Friday or this just came out on Cyber Monday, like it's like a 2-day turnaround and you feel frazzled and crazy and you're just shooting messages at people and then you can't like enjoy your holiday. So today's day one. We have time, but that doesn't mean that we wait till the end and procrastinate, right? We do want to get on top of things, but I want you and myself to feel like I'm at least having a full understanding of who I'm offering what to, what's available. I can start new conversations and I can find people that want to do this, and take full advantage of this for myself, but also making sure people who want any part of what's offered also take full advantage of what we have available for them too. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen in just a second and we're going to go over all of the Black Friday stuff. Like what is even the specials? Like some of you may have been seeing posts of stuff and some of you may have not. And like tonight is like, please tell me what is happening. So we're going to go over all of that. So first and foremost, with any $100 first order, which means it could be welcome pack, could be a combo of anything, a new person can get a free, let me turn off my blur so you can see the new packaging if you haven't seen it yet. A free 3-day reset. Like that's pretty stinking huge. I think when they told all of us, we were like, huh? That's $89 on sale. This is $110, $109 retail and $89 wholesale. So basically they're getting a whole bunch for free. Like it's pretty much a BOGO when we look at the cost of our combos and stuff that we would be selling. So that's kind of how I'm saying it, is like if you buy your combo, you're going to get this free. It's kind of like a BOGO. But so this is awesome. And how pretty are these? These match the new triplex boxes. So it's less major orange, but still branding, and it still looks the same inside. I haven't opened it. This was my new one that just came. Oh, it's got a sleeve. That's so nice. Okay, done with that. That's the reset. You've all seen the insides of those, I think. I got the bundle. So the other thing, so that's going to be for what we're offering for new people, right? Again, we're going to open up and go over the list of this in a second, but then we've got a bundle of fun holiday stuff for all of us to enjoy too. That's always super fun to see the new things. And the first one is the Blackberry Clementine Active. So this is a limited time thing. The twin pack, I think, is already like 67% sold. So if you do want the twin pack and not the bundle, I would do like a one-time purchase instead of waiting for that to be in your subscription a little bit later this month. But yeah, it's flavorful. It's really good. We were able to try it on the cruise, but it was mixed with a lot of different stuff. So I'm actually really excited to try this by itself. But I loved all of the different things and ways that we were tasting it. So if you love active and you like fun stuff, limited time, Blackberry Clementine, and the packaging is cute too. Each stick in the inside has got a little bit of like a tint of like the holiday line look to it. They're not just plain white. So that's kind of cool. The second part of the bundle, which is the Winter Quench bundle, we'll look at all of that, like I said, in a second. These three things will come together. So you can either get active in a twin pack, or you can get the bundle of the active, this lip scrub duo, which y'all, this is not a bougie thing that I already have like at my disposal. This is not something that I would have been like, oh, I need this, but everyone is like in love with this that has already been able to try it. They sent this to Diamonds last week, and apparently this is like all of the rage for like what Gen Z is all about right now. Like all of a lot of the Diamonds are like, my daughters are killing me, like they're fighting over like who gets to have this. But it comes with like a really cool like little tool. It looks like a silicone toothbrush, like for babies with like scrubby things. So like you get the polish and you scrubby dub your lips, and then you lip mask for overnight. And apparently it's very hydrating. So those of you who wear it's already like super cold and you're getting cracky, this is going to be a great addition to your Plexus anti-crackiness regime that you are building, anti-crack. Let me look, because they really are beautiful too. So the boxes are the same as the other holiday collection stuff. And then this is kind of what they look like. Super, super nice, like kind of like a foggy glass thing. This is the mask. Ooh, that smells nice too. It's like a very nice balmy anti-cracky scrubby. Anti-cracky scrubby. No craggly lips, please. And then the lip polish, which I think is what you use a scrub pad. Ooh, yeah, it's like, it looks like figs, but I mean, I don't think it is figs, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. It's like a sugar scrub. Anyway, all right, so that's part 2 to the bundle. And this is not sold alone. I think originally on some of the jewel calls, they were anticipating doing a standalone with just the lip scrubs and stuff. But we're not a lip scrub company. You know what I mean? So most people are not going to be sharing and marketing about, hey, buy my lip scrubs. That's not who we are. So it's part of our holiday winter quench bundle, which this entire bundle is less than $100 and has multiple fun things in it. So I think that that is a great, good gift. You can check off for yourself and put it under the tree as it comes in a bag and say, thanks, hubby. That's awesome. Or for other people in your family. Third part is the beanie. All right. We got a beanie a couple years ago and it was so much fun to have. It's great to be able to take pictures. You're just like your own little marketing tool. This one is really nice quality and it has the tag that says Plexus instead of like the embroidery. This is like fake rabbit fur, not real. Don't PETA us. Do we have any PETAs? But yeah, super cute. It has a little ball. Yay for the beanie. So all 3 of those come in the Quench holiday bundle. All right, now let's go into sharing the screen. Where is my screen? What am I trying to do? Desktop. Okay, so here is this. I pulled this up earlier. So on the business page, if you look at the top, we have this Black Friday post, which has almost everything you could need. So if you have any questions after tonight, look here first and then ask in the threads for sure. Like we want to make sure that we all know what's happening, what's going on. So Black Friday is running from today, the 20th, all the way to the 30th. So yay for 10 days. For ambassadors, so for all of us who are sharing and for your friends who are referring, maybe for the first time, maybe they're just not into the business, but they like to share what they're doing. All of the cash business building bonuses when someone signs up, which is now 20% of the first order, which is awesome. And or product credit that someone would get for referring is all doubled during this time period. So you are earning double cash or double product credit for sharing and helping people get started. And remember, there's a lot of stuff for them when they get started too. So another thing that's doubled right now is credits for Punta Cana. The enrollment credit piece is doubled. And the enrollment credits were 15 credits for a level 1, I believe. Am I wrong on that? Someone tell me, because I looked it up and I was like, is that what it was? Which makes it 30. And then it was 5 for your level 2s, and that would make that 10. If I'm incorrect on that, come live and tell me. But regardless, it's doubled. So all of the work you're doing is double for you if you are working to earn that trip. We have the rest of November and all of December to continue to earn those credits. So this is definitely something you want to take advantage of. We don't know that they will double credit again. And so this is a 10-day period where you really want to double down and make sure that you are following up well, starting new conversations and helping people plug into these sales so that you are getting also your double credits and your double bonuses, your cash for Christmas for yourself and your family too. We get to take advantage of the Winter Quench bundle, which I just showed you, limited time lip scrub and mask, Blackberry Clementine Active, and the beanie, $90 as a VIP. So it's less than $100. And you can add these to subscription. Again, though, the twin pack is like 67% sold already. So if your subscription is late in the month, it might get sold out. The new Blossom and Balance. So this is super exciting. Obviously, a lot of us have been sharing about Balance and the Hunger Control Blackberry, or the Hunger Control Black Cherry. Good grief. Sorry, so many fruits. And corporate kind of caught on to that. And so kind of last minute, they decided to create this combo to help us market a little bit better rather than just trying to sell people Black Cherry Slim and Balance. Like, we want people on the triplex plus balance, right? We would rather than be on a full, well-rounded regime that was not just focused on glucose and weight loss. With that in mind, we would love for them to be on the gut health system plus balance. That's going to help them overall in their health. That's going to help them see even more benefits. And it's going to help our company's pay point because it's over just that exact 100 PV threshold. And it's going to help your bonuses and your longevity and helping people as they continue to order as well. So that is new. The Blossom and Balance combo is basically triplex plus balance. That's all it is. So when you're looking for that, it's not a welcome pack. It's in the combos and that add it to cart. And then you get to add on a separate reset and use code reset. And that's where that reset comes in for free. There will be something extra on Cyber Monday, and I'm not sure what it is, but we will wait and find out. So current customers, obviously, we can all take advantage of that new combo. You can throw that in. It's a few dollars cheaper than it is if you were to purchase your triplex and your balance separately. The Winter Quench bundle, double perks. That actually is supposed to be the double product credits. When customers refer a friend, they will earn those double product credits. So that's any one of your current customers that's just loving their products. This is a great time that we're going to, spend time in just a little bit to reach out and say, hey, not only are these amazing things available for you, but also if you have ever thought about wanting to help someone else get started, or if you have friends and family asking you already, now's a great time for them to get started so they can save and get free stuff, but also you're going to earn some, double product credits and or double cash for that. So current customers, new customers get the free reset. We talked about that. They can also get the Winter Quench. They can also get the Black Cherry Balance. Okay. So I feel like it doesn't seem as intensely crazy as I have felt all day, like just being like, who do I talk to? What do I share about? We also have respectively 2 separate little trial groups or accountability groups that we're running in December, in addition to like our group resets. And so that's where we're going to kind of talk through some of the verbiage here in just a second. So if you have pen and paper, I'm hoping to pass the service if Kim is on in just a second, but we can get to the files. And this Black Friday list is a really great PDF that one of our buddies on a different team created. And it has just basically a list of different sets of people that you can be kind of jogging your memory or looking in your back office so that we can be reaching out to people again, systematically and methodically so that it's not just feeling a little super crazy for you. I feel like there was something else I was going to share up in the front part of that, but maybe not. All right, Kim, let me turn it over to you. And then if I miss anything, you can fill in my gaps.
Hi, here I am. Yeah, so I can't think of anything to add to what you shared. I feel like you covered everything well. There is something I learned today. Maybe you guys knew this, but I have a few VIP customers that don't order 100 PV. Like they order 1 or 2 things, but it's not 100 PV. And I know I wasn't sure if they would qualify still for the product credit. And I asked a lot of people today.
Your robe's on inside out.
And
I want to
so anyway, I found out today, those customers can still make referrals. They don't even have to have an order placed for the month. So like they just have to be an active customer. So they can be ordering whatever, just ProBio 5 or just Slim, and they can still get the double product credit. It's just dependent on what that new person orders. So that new person has to order over 100 PV for them to get the product credit. And then how much credit they get is dependent on what the order is. So I don't know if anyone needs that information, but I know I didn't know that. And as I was reaching out to customers that are really happy and love Plexus, but they just don't order a lot of product, I wanted to be able to have those answers for them. So hopefully that's helpful to you too. But I really want us to just take some time to just get some work done today. So I don't know if you guys have done this yet, but there is a PDF in that Black Friday post on the business page. If you haven't printed that out, I have just found that to be a really helpful resource. I actually printed it out this weekend and have mine all ready to go. So I have my list of potentials. There's a list for people that don't order all the time, or they don't order a lot of product, like 1 to 99 PV. Maybe they order every other month or something. There's your new customers in the last 90 days. There's one for just your faithful product lovers that are, you know, consistently ordering things every month. So hopefully you have some of those lists ready to go. But if you don't, go ahead and take a minute and click on that PDF to print, because it is just going to be helpful to you as you are reaching out, not just today, but like over the course of this week, to have those lists in place. And it's going to help you just keep track of who you've talked to and who you like, how the conversation's going, that kind of thing, rather than being dependent on your messenger messages or your text messages. Have these lists printed out, and it is going to just help you be organized and not let anything fall through the cracks. So take a minute to do that if you haven't. And we don't have any fancy slides today. So we are going to just really take some time to work. And I know I have some different people I want to reach out to that I need to follow up with about these Black Friday specials. They're people that I've been talking to for a while and just haven't been ready yet. So let's take a few minutes. If you need some time to get organized, go ahead and do that. And if you are already have your list all ready to go, let's start by just reaching out to some of those potentials that you need to follow up with. So I don't know, we'll probably take like 10 or so minutes to do that. And I realize it's already 8:50. If people need to hop off at any time while we're just having some work time here, feel free to do that. Like, you're not obligated to stay and work with us, but it's also just fun to work together. So feel free to do that if you need to at any time. But we're going to take a few minutes to just send some messages to those potential product takers that we've been talking to maybe for a while. If you need some verbiage examples, there's a ton in that post. We'll also feel free to throw some others that you've been using in the chat here on the Zoom chat, so that we can just see what's working for people, what you're saying as you're reaching out to people. And that's just a great way for us all to learn to do this better. So yeah, I'm going to mute myself and just kind of set a timer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll hop on and we'll spend a little more time reaching out to maybe some other people in some of those other categories. But we'll put a few more examples in our chat thread here. You want to find some music for us, Sal? I know there's some good stuff that's come out lately in November.
Oh, come on. You don't let me be self-promoting.
I promoted you. You didn't. And we're all listening to it anyway. So
Yes, I will get it. As she was saying too, these are great messages for your follow-ups, because obviously people haven't signed up in the past for various reasons. This is an incredible reason for them to do it. We can drop, if you drop stuff in the chat, make sure if you're utilizing, there's 2 different accountability groups happening in December. So just maybe mark like Team Iron. This is, I forget the name of yours, but I think the rest of us are participating in one that's called Mary Cherry. So if you see one that says Mary Cherry and you're not participating in that group, maybe don't send that message, even though that is available to anyone. So it may not matter, but, the accountability groups that are happening in December are just another, like, I feel like that's not going to be like why someone joins, but it's going to be a great way to like encourage them. Like, this is a good time. Not only are you getting this for free, but we're doing the group reset, or we're doing this, you know, as a group. And then there's a 2-week accountability to help you get started on the right foot with prizes and all of that. So we'll just be kind of dripping some things as we're sending and kind of the things that I do, but also feel free to do a voice message, right? Like, you look at this, the verbiage here, and if it's someone you've been talking to for a long time, just shoot them a quick voice message and be like, hey, and you can read through some of that if you want, or just let them know what's up and be like, do you have time to chat tonight or tomorrow so I can help you get in on these deals? I keep muting myself and forgot I was supposed to do the music. But yeah, I think following up is a good place to start. Follow up, that's a list of people you probably already have handy. And then when we kind of take a pause in a few minutes, we'll maybe jog through some of the other lists that are needed, especially if you don't have that printout that has them at the top. Everyone look at Sarah Faison as you listen to this.
Find a place of quiet. You're the only one who calms the storm. Questions in my heart that I'm afraid to answer. Lead me to the rock of strength shore. All anxiety must drown at your feet. All ready. To the one who holds my days and nights, to the one who says he'll keep. Place inside me, perfect love was calling out my name. Lift up my head, my back. Who am I to worry? Who am I to fear? Who am I to question? You've always been my keeper. Who am I to wonder? Who am I high, will not die. You've always been my keeper. You will not go. You will not leave. You will not question. You will. Place inside me, perfect love was calling out my name. There is one so lost, not these roses. One
All right, guys. I'm sure you have more messages to send in that category. I know I do, but I want to just make sure we use tonight to just kind of get the ball rolling again and get conversations started or restarted again. And I think by having just a couple of examples of or start sharing messages in each of these different categories is going to help you be able to replicate and duplicate as you share with other people in each of these categories. So we're not going to spend a ton of time on each one, like I said before. But hopefully if you've sent a couple of messages in this few minutes to some potential customers that you've been talking to for a while, it's going to help you be able to reach out to others and just kind of have an idea of what to say. So let's kind of move on. And I want us to take a few minutes to reach out to those happy product takers. Maybe there are some of your newer customers as well. But your faithful customers that might be interested in joining you for your wellness challenge that you're doing. If you don't have a list, an easy thing to do is to just go into your virtual office and then have you can sort your customers and just look at your level ones. And you can just go right down your list, and you should know just by going down your list kind of who those people are that fit in this category. So we're going to take a few more minutes, probably just 5 to 7. We'll probably stop at about 10 after, maybe a few minutes after that. And just take a few minutes now to invite people to our wellness challenges. So take it away.
So in love, so in love, so in love. Jesus, you are. There's one so that can enter the love. And in his cross there's healing. Just his name demands forever. So, so. There's no king in Rome that can sit with your you are daylight. Won't find anything better. One thing I desire, to be with you forever. You are my delight. Won't find anything better. One thing I desire, to be with you forever. Won't find anything better. So love, so love, Jesus, you are. Oh, to be a tree planted by water, nourished by the rivers of His grace. Flowers blooming in and out of season. Oh, to bear the steadfast fruit of faith. Oh, to know the gardener in His goodness, walking with Him in the cool of day, carefully pruning every blossom root. Oh, to be made new in His embrace, to dwell in Your presence, to walk in Your blessing. My prayer in this moment, abide in me, in mountain or valley, stay close beside me for all of my days. Lord, abide in me. Amen, let it be. Oh, the joy of walking in communion. Holy Spirit, Father and the Son, is all that it desires. This is what You wanted all to do in Your presence, to walk in Your blessing. My prayer in this moment, abide in me, in mountain or valley, stay close beside me for all of my days. Lord, abide in me. To dwell in Your presence, to walk in Your blessing.
All
My
right,
prayer
guys.
in this moment,
Next, I
abide in
want us to take a few minutes and maybe look at those people that either order infrequently or maybe have stopped ordering completely. And I want you to just take a few minutes reaching out to them. Maybe the right course of action is going to just be, hey, wanted to let you know about these Black Friday specials that are going on. Are you interested in getting restarted? I'd love to help you find a combo that fits your needs. Let them know about the wellness challenge your team is doing. any of those types of things are great ways to reconnect if maybe you haven't been keeping in touch with them well. Or maybe they're just friends that have stopped ordering. Sometimes that happens too. So I want us to just take a few minutes though to reach out to those people that maybe have stopped ordering or order infrequently or order under 100 PV. I kind of am clumping them all in this category because I feel like you can send a very similar message to that to them about these different specials and also the wellness challenges we're doing. It's just a great time to get people to jump in. So we're going to take a few minutes to do that. And then we'll probably take just a couple minutes before we end and we'll look at just making a list of people to potentially reach out to about sharing and getting some business building bonuses or product credit. So we'll take just a few minutes to do that at the end. For now, let's look at those inactive customers or people that order kind of infrequently.
Solid rock under my feet. You're the voice that beckons me to come and hide under your wings, my shelter. Deep breath when I cannot breathe. Lighthouse in raging sea. Safe harbor welcomes me, my refuge. I see the battles raged, comfort in a world of pain. My weakness brings your strength, my fortress. You are your light, fights the dark. Sinking sand, shaking. all in power, gathered for your name. Holy revelation given to the saints, chosen as your children, gifted for your faith. Every act of it, every song sang. Brick, stone by stone, you can use this flesh and bone, not with silver, not with gold. You will make this house your home. You are building your temple. You are building your temple. You are building your temple. With your place to dwell. Only this fancies. Stone. You are building your temple. You are building your temple. You are building your temple. You're pleased to the church is one foundation. Is Jesus Christ alone. He is his new creation by water and the wood. From hell he came and sold her to be his only brother. With his own blood he bought her, and for for her life be done.
All right, guys, we have just a few more minutes and we're not going to take these last few minutes to really send any messages, but I do want you to create a list. So if you haven't done this yet, you can kind of scroll again through that list in your back office that we were talking about before, but go ahead and make a list of those happy product takers, or maybe they're a little bit newer, but they're starting to see just some great results from what they've started so far, a little more energy, better bathroom habits, whatever it is, and just see if they are interested in either doing a shout out post or taking the approach of, hey, you want to earn a little extra cash for Christmas. You don't have to send any of those messages right now, but I do want you to start thinking through that list so that in the next couple of days, as you have your work time, you have some people that you can reach out to. I would encourage you to do this probably in the next couple of days, send out these messages so that these people, if they do say yes, they have some time to do a post or to reach out to some family or friends that they think would be interested before the month ends and all the deals end. So this is probably something to do before Thursday, but not an urgent thing you need to do immediately tonight. But I would encourage you to make that list so you have that ready to go tomorrow or Wednesday. But otherwise, I think that's really it. So I'm going to just be quiet for a minute so you can think and make a list, and then we'll say goodnight.
All right, guys, it is exactly 9:30. So let's go ahead and at least just wrap up our call. Obviously, if you have some more minutes to sit and work and at least finalize some of your lists and make a plan, that's what I just want to talk about really quick. Obviously, it's great to just do any activity and hope for the best and say, hopefully something comes of this, or we'll see what happens. But we all also know that when we have a goal in place, or we have more of a direction, that our activity is more focused and makes sense, and we feel a little bit more gathered on what it is we're trying to accomplish. And so before you walk away from your work time tonight, I would just really think on what your goal is for the next 10 days before the end of November, whether or not you're going after Punta Cana credits, I sound like Tarl. Or if you are trying to use this to re-rank, or if you just are ready to get back into a healthy flow of adding your 3 people and helping someone go silver, all of those things that we need to be doing to grow and be thriving in your business and your paycheck. Thinking about the cash that could be in your pocket within the next couple of weeks with these double business building bonuses that would be cash before Christmas time comes. If those things are important to you, then write that stuff down. These double bonuses, we have some, I posted an entire post that has, I think, almost 40 pictures in it right now. And some of those are like what you could earn by referring so many people before Christmas. And some of those are if a fast start, like someone who just bumps up as a VIP, what they could earn. And it's a lot of cash, you guys, within the next 30 days that you would be getting in paychecks for that. So thinking about that, thinking about Leaders Retreat, thinking about ranking up and helping people on your team that might need a little boost too. This is a great time to have those conversations. So write that down. If you are just looking to get your 3 for the month because it's been a while, then do that, right? Look at your closest re-rank that's coming, or your closest rank up that's coming. And what would that take? Who on your team could you be helping to add 1 or 2 or 3 in addition to what you're doing to help get you back to a place where you're happy about that. So that will help give you some direction. And yes, pepper all of the message threads and all of your texts, and touch back base with the girl in your workout class or whoever it is, because they need this stuff. They need to be able to, and not everyone's going to want to reset. That's okay. They can do the give 10 and still get $10 off of the other stuff. That's totally fine. But reset's pretty freaking awesome and it's free. So I think it's a good touch point for just about anybody. And if they don't care to do the reset, then you can say, well, I can still save you $10 and these other combos are amazing, and let's get you plugged into what we've got going on. So utilize that to set some goals and get yourself into a place where you're excited to move into December with what you've got going on there. Because remember, 60 to 90 day rule, right? What we do right now could be people you're following up with in January and February when the convention contest has started and you're ready to go to that black tie gala in Las Vegas with us at the Flamingo Hotel, right? You have to have people in your funnel moving through that pipeline and that we've been talking about in order to meet your goals long term. And it's the work that we decide to do today that's going to get us there. So, or buy the reset. Hey. Or yeah, gift it to a friend or their husband. Have you been seeing all of these men that have these like ridiculously amazing reset transformations? Emily Roberts is like my spirit animal with her posting right now. She's doing great. Anyway, all right. Yes, that's so good. Yeah, like get the free reset and give it to a friend or give it to me. That's awesome. All right. Good night, you guys. Let's go after this for yourselves, not just because there's a sale, but because this is an opportunity to really get the ball rolling in ways that we all are excited to see. All right. Good night. Or Jody, do you want to pray us out? Sorry to throw that at you last second, but I would love that if you don't mind.
Oh, that's totally fine. I actually do have a voice right now. I didn't have a voice earlier, so I was like, I can't make this call. Yes, I can pray.
Thank you.
Jesus, thank you so much for just the opportunity to spend some time with each other and to just reach out to people. We know that this is so much more. I say this every week, but this is so much more than supplements. And us reaching out to someone might be the start of their journey towards wellness, but also their journey towards community or their journey towards financial freedom. God, you know each and every person's story that we're reaching out to over these next 10 days. And I just pray that the people that do need what we offer through Plexus, that they would say yes, and that we would just be reminded that we can't say the wrong thing to the right person at the right time. And so I just pray your blessing over just our reach outs and our messages. Would we have boldness and confidence that what we are sharing is good and it is the right thing? And would we not get too up in our heads? God, when lies creep in, would we be able to distinguish them as lies and be able to just capture those thoughts and be able to just be reminded of who we are and whose we are? And I just pray that each and every person here and those who watch the recording and those who were on the call, God, would they just have a blessed Thanksgiving? Would you just surround them with people that love them? Would they just be overflowing with gratitude for all the ways that you have blessed them and their families? And I just pray that there would be a great day of rest through all of this hustle and bustle that we've been experiencing. Would we find just time for deep rest and joy too this weekend with the people that are closest to us? And so thank you, God. Thank you for the fruit that we're already seeing. And we just ask for more of that, and would all the glory go back to you. It's your name we pray. Amen. You are muted, Sal.
Oh, sorry. Before we hop off, thank you so much for praying. I wanted to give a shout out to Josie Kennedy, who just earned Punta Cana. But also for her team has totally led the other things that we've done the whole earlier part of this month, our financial event and our product event that happened on Thursday. So thank you, Josie, for doing that. We're proud of you and so excited for your leaders retreat. And just super proud of all of you guys for working hard and going after it too. All right. That's it. That's all from me. I'll post a recording soon for anyone who couldn't get on. Good night, y'all.